All right, we are live. Caden Coin Hunter here with you today. Okay, Boudreaux. How y'all doing, mes amis? David Carlisle, what's up, mon ami? How you doing? Yeah. Oh, check your email, David. Check your email. Yeah. Next week we're gonna be having some fun. I've been doing a little research on a few coin channels that are fake and putting out a lot of false information. Is what it is. Whoa, whoa! What's up, Brock's boys? How the kids doing? Uh, there's few guy he knows about it already. There's a couple of guys that know about it. We try to get some other coin channels in the panel next week. Wow. I wasn't expecting pause on that. Get back here. No, no. Make sure that is pause so we get another surprise. Okay, there we go. Yeah, get a few coin channels on the panel and talk about there since AI. The Moose, what's up, mon ami? How you doing? AI audio. One I seen was AI with a person, just a person like leaning like this and looking, and then eye movements. It's like all that person was in a loop, and then you can tell the AI around the mouth. Because nothing else is moving, just the lips. No chin action, no, side cheek action, nothing. Just dodging some of them snowflakes. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we can how do you call that? We can use a white Christmas, as long as it don't stay. I mean, I don't mind snow. It's really when it snows, it's not that cold to me. Every time I've experienced snow, it wasn't that cold. No big Vent du Nord. No big north wind. Cutting through your jacket. It's like a knife cutting through, chainmail or whatever. Or yeah, it's like wearing chainmail when you got a strong north wind that's blowing, and it's like minus 10 degrees feel like, because of the wind. But I've been doing a little research on some coin channels that have just started. Some of them are a year old and make sense. Some of them make sense. A lot of them, they putting out a David Carlisle. What's the most popular nickel? What year nickel pops up in your change often that's not worth nothing? Old nickel, okay? That's over 40 years old. What year? Mike Badger, what's up? My Christmas nuts are frozen, not roast. Check your email, Mike Badger. 1964, man. You hit that. You're a carpenter. You hit that nail on the head. Yeah, there's this one coin channel out there talking about 1964 nickel worth millions of dollars. They don't have one. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Not in American money anyway. But they're talking about the Jefferson nickel worth millions of dollars. Man, and then it goes on to say if you got one that's in VF, very fine condition, that's $500,000. Bomb! Wrong again. Man, I mean, I'm telling you, these channels are taking it out there, and man, they out there in outer space. That's where they're getting the information from. Man, you can look up PCGS price guide. Go to 1964 nickel and look under MS70. There's none, I don't think. I think it's popular. I didn't look, but the last time I seen one, there wasn't no millions and millions of dollars. It wasn't no even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And those 19, they made over a billion 1964 nickels. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, I mean, they got, a few little errors, minor stuff here and there, but there's nothing like the 1955 double dime penny. That's the most doubled penny. Damn, I didn't have my mic about me. Now, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Anyway, I think I was talking loud enough for y'all to hear me earlier. Well, anyway, the 1955 is the most doubled, the best example of a doubled die out there. And that thing's not worth millions and millions of dollars. It is better? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody said anything. There's Miss Missy. But yeah, some of these coin channels, man, and the AI, they not from the United States. In their channel, in their bio area, information area, it says United States. Some of them say, like one of them says Morocco, and I know that guy. He's been around for years. He was around when I started in the coin community. He was here, just getting started too. Didn't have that many subscribers. Still don't have that many subscribers. Fake information. He's saying that a damn old worn out 1964 Lincoln penny is worth $800,000. No, they're not. The people in Morocco and other countries, they think that our money is worth a lot of money, but it's not. And Johnny Best just walked in the house. Let me mute myself. I'm muted. Anyway, Johnny bought me a bottle of Coke. And I've been drinking lemonade every day for a long time. Baby, what? You smell my hand? What? Okay. Anyway, yeah, original taste, bull butter. It's not. You can't get the cane sugar taste from corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. You can't. So you got to buy the Mexican Coke, and you can buy it at my store has it. Mexican Coke, $2 a bottle for a big bottle. Not no little bitty 10-ounce, 12-ounce bottle. Bigger bottle, like, I don't know, 16, 20, something like that. So, what you up to, Johnny Best? Oh, you got you a hamburger?
A fish burger.
Fish burger?
Yeah.
Today's Friday. Where'd you go for that? That looks like Sonic. Yeah. Well, there's shrimp gumbo cooking.
Well, I might eat a bite of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will. All right, yeah, moment of silence there. He was saying grace, thanking you, the Lord, for the food. That's what kind of bread that is? That's one of them.
A A brioche bun.
Yeah. Is that a fish or crab? Fish?
Fish.
Okay. I used to like Mr. Cook and Burger Chef, their filet of fish. I used to like that. That was good. Uh, okay, let's see. So anyway, yeah, next week we're gonna get some coin channels in here. I want to do it Wednesday or Thursday, and then we're gonna start evaluating a few channels. I'm gonna put a few links out today, and let y'all judge for yourself. Is this fake? Is this too good to be true? Yes, it is. Can't get no $10 million out of a 1964 Jefferson nickel. There's no way. And it's not just that one channel. It's a lot of channels doing that. And the way this guy talks, typed in his AI voice and all. I want to say there's one guy that owns like 3 of those channels. He's the owner, the creator of those channels. Because with AI now, man, they got ads of an American guy saying, and he's unpacking his silver play buttons, YouTube silver play buttons, and he's like, look at all these I got. I don't know if they fake, if they real or what, but it could be him doing them coin channels. But he was like, man, with AI, you can make a YouTube channel, and it's money in YouTube channels. You can make 4 YouTube channels and have an income, that you can sit back and relax and not do anything. Just let the money roll in every month from YouTube. Yeah, there's an ad on YouTube about it. And he's unpacking this silver play, and look, he's like behind him. Look at my gold play buttons. Yeah, I got over 1 million subscribers on those 2 channels. Stuff like that. So Brock's boy says he likes fish too. Yeah, but Sonic they make a good crab burger sandwich, crab burger.
Yeah.
The shrimp burger, I think, is a patty too. Minced shrimp or shrimp flavor, fish with shrimp flavor. Don't know. They're not going to give you the ingredients anyway. I don't know if they're supposed to. If you say, hey, can I get an FDA, list on what's in here, to make sure I don't die of allergy or something. Okay. Missy was saying something. I didn't hear what she said. I guess she'll type it in. And that must be good, Johnny, or you was real hungry. Over half of that sandwich's burger's gone.
I'm just hungry.
I believe it.
Johnny could give him some Kool-Aid.
Or some Coke. You want some Coke on ice, Johnny? Or you want some lemonade?
Lemonade.
Okay. Lemonade missing. Shit Farmer. How's it going, Mona Me? What you up to? Okay, moderators. Don't mess with him. He's a good guy. I know him. He's a good guy. He's an actual farmer. And he had, I forget how many acres of corn he had. That he was away. It couldn't be helped. He lost a bunch of acres of corn. He couldn't get the crop in time. So his brother said, boy, that's like you're a shit farmer. And the name stuck. So 60 acres. Yeah. And he was sick. Yeah, I mean, hey, 60 acres, I forget how many bushels of corn you get, that's dried corn kernels, because you let the plant die, and then, you let the corn dry on the cob in the field. That way you don't have to pay the rice dryers or grain dryers to dry your product. Daryl, what's up, Mona Me? You and Johnny gonna run around naked? No, we're not gonna run around naked. Let me send you a link, Daryl. I forgot about you. I was checking the East Coast mentally to see who I knew there. No, no, we're not gonna be doing that naked. Let me do this right quick for you, Daryl. Compose. Uh,
Mm. I found a caribou quarter in the corn store today at 2 for 1.
that's a Canadian quarter.
Yeah.
I think it's an elk on it.
Mm-hmm.
And caribou's different. I think a caribou is another name for a reindeer.
Yeah. It is.
And somebody told me a long, long time ago, you can eat all the is it caribou? You can eat all the meat, you know, but you got to add stuff sides like green beans or whatever, because they say you can eat caribou all your life and still starve to death. Doesn't have any nutrients in it or something. I'm like, really? I didn't know that. You know, it's some animal from up north, you know, big animal, caribou, whatever. It's not elk. I think it's caribou if I'm not mistaken. Now, there's hardly no nothing in the meat. Oh, you got company? Okay. Well, it's already sent. If they leave early or whatever, just you know the drill. Yeah, no fat. Yeah. I know they got several shit for it. They got several ATVs. I think one of them's a Foreman, I think. Honda Foreman, I think. Fat is important, yeah. You know, it's just well, like deer meat, you know. Uh, it's healthy for you. It's a lean meat. But the deal is with you know, deer meat, yeah, you gotta add pork if you're gonna make sausage or burger meat, you gotta add pork because it's too dry. Yeah, Honda's good. I had a buddy of mine, man. He used to come to my camp all the time I was living there, so house instead of a camp on the Mermentau River in Grand Senior. And he had a the biggest Honda Foreman that was out at that time. Man, that thing would do like 80 miles an hour. And I got that thing up to 65, and I was like, and that was on a gravel road, limestone road. It used to be clamshell years and years ago, clam oyster shell, because of the area. But they started, adding limestone. Oh, a grizzly? Yeah, a buddy of mine had a grizzly or Kodiak or something. One of them big ones. It was 750 or something. It cost him almost the price of a truck back then. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Delisa won't get rid of the Honda, huh? All right. I've got to go lean on the dock. So I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Now I tell you what, that leg's giving me some trouble. It's the nerve actually
Uh-huh.
that's doing it, man. I was soaking in we got a clawfoot tub, and I was soaking in there. I had that thing full. I was soaking.
Easy, Miss Lee Cat.
Yeah, ain't nothing, just a typo. Johnny.
I know.
Yeah, just like crossword puzzle, when you type in real fast,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I know.
Okay, well. Anyway, I was soaking in a big full tub, and that eased it's a muscle that's right there. I guess that nerve is caught in between that muscle and that bone or something. And I would rub it back there, right above the buttocks, and man, my feet, I felt electricity hitting it like that.
Yeah.
Like, damn, boy, it was. Shocking, like freaking electricity hitting you.
I went to Walmart this morning.
I can
I
send.
bought me a bottle of
Jeez.
vitamin C tablet. And then they didn't have what I wanted. I wanted to get me a little bag of Satsumas, and they didn't have any at Walmart. I went to Super One.
They had them at Super
I
One.
was there and wanted a bottle of heavy whipping cream and some water.
What he wanted that for?
I don't know what he does with that whipping cream. Probably just drinks it like that. I don't know.
Oh no, you can't drink that. That'll give you the shits.
Well, I don't know what he does with it, but anyway.
Heavy whipping cream? No, he probably makes icing like I do with some sugar. Well, if you ain't buying no powdered sugar, then he's not making icing with it. Or you got to have powdered sugar for frosting. He might be whipping it up, with a cake mixer, and that's how you make Cool Whip.
Yeah, I know.
You make Cool Whip with that heavy whipping cream.
So I bought me a bag of this little Satsumas at Super One. I ate a couple of them after I ate dinner today.
I don't care for shopping at Walmart. Like you say, you went over there and they didn't have what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Super One usually has the stuff, and then they, that's growing locally over here. Because they buy local. Super One and Champagnes. The local grocers, Super One is a local chain.
Yeah.
Champagnes, that's a family. I don't know, because there's 2 or 3 different owners of all the Champagne stores.
Uh-huh.
And the one in Eraz, if I'm not mistaken, that was the original Champagnes out of all of them. One in Eraz. You got one in Dusson.
Yeah.
On the Highway 90 there.
Yeah, I pass in front of it all the time.
Yeah. They got one in Abbeville. They bought Robbie's out. A couple of years ago. So there's one in Abbeville and then one in Delcombe.
Mm-hmm.
And they got another one somewhere else.
They've been advertising, they opened up a best stop in Toledo Bend.
Yeah, that's what you said a while back.
Oh, by the way, that building they building on the way to Walmart.
On the left? Yeah, the
Got
Whataburger.
all the walls up, and it's all wrapped
Uh-huh.
with that Tyvek stuff, or whatever you call it.
That's Tyvek. No, we don't have any horses. Missy wanted one a while back.
I ain't gonna. It's going up super fast now.
Yeah. Yeah, those I don't have a P.O. box. I got a regular house address. If it won't fit my ice box, if it won't fit my mailbox, I'll put it on the step. But I could send you that address. Send me an email, Sid Farmer. It's in the bottom in the description description box right there. It's in the right there. But yeah, Miss had wanted one a while back. Uh, but we don't have no place to keep a horse. My cousin wanted me to find him a horse a while back and build some stalls and stuff. He had the building, he had the barns. He just wanted me to make some stalls. And I'm like, man, dude, you don't want no horse. Not for the grandkids, because I said they're gonna be grown, and you've got enough property to keep a horse. But man, you got to buy feed. You got vet bills. You got to worm them horses. You got to feed them every day. Twice a day. What's up, Matt T. Coins? I need a good pot of crab or ball crab or crawfish. That's right, boy. Good. I don't care which one right now. Either one would be good. But we got shrimp gumbo right behind me. Well, not right behind me, but a little bit that way is the stove, and they got shrimp gumbo on the top cooking. Did you smell that when you walked in, Johnny?
Not really. I got a cold right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, don't sneeze my way. Sneeze that way. Oh, and I got one of my Christmas presents. Electronic printed shirt. Surface mount devices.
Circuit board shirt.
Surface mount devices, though, on a circuit board. I'm a through hole technology guy. I started off with that. Tubes and through hole technology. Point to point soldering and through hole. But I didn't realize until after I placed the order that I could have picked through hole, different circuit board, same color, but through hole stuff. So
you should have got one of each.
no, I just wanted one, but I didn't see the selection. I could have this one.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other one, and then something like with that, the circuit traces that kind of glow.
Yeah.
They had that too, just the circuit traces, no parts on it.
Right.
Kind of like what I showed you. I wanted to make that pencil holder. I got those graphics to wrap around whatever. My tool's too short for through hole work. Well, I got different types of soldering irons. This will do. That will do through hole, point to point, and surface mount. We'll do all three. David Carlisle still here? I guess he don't want to jump up. I sent you an email, David. Let me grab one of those links for one of those channels. Right quick. I'll be right back. It takes forever to open up a new tab when I'm live. Not forever, but let me mute myself.
I'm just talking about Christmas.
All right. There's a link right there. I just put in. So, y'all feel free to check it out. And you don't need no laughing gas from the dentist with that one. I think I have about 10 of them bookmarked, 10 channels. A couple of them are, they have good information, accurate information. I bookmarked a few of them and I got it wrote down. Let me see which one this is. Because I got the information written down on them. Numismatic treasures, yeah. Oh, and they liked. I put a comment. I said we're gonna have fun with this tomorrow night. They liked. They loved my reply. And then somebody replied to my comment saying, "I have this nickel, really better condition than this one in the video, I think." Well, I don't know why he's telling me that. I'm not buying no 1964 nickels from anybody. Unless it's proof sets or something. Okay, that's numismatic treasures. Yeah. Let me find my info on that. I don't know if I wrote this one down or not. MA dollar coin retire coins. Boy, that's one that's really unbelievable. Retire coins. Man, they got 4,500 subscribers. Just a couple thousand more than I do. And they said the only known penny worth millions, a must-have for any coin collector. Man, that's one hell of a title right there. CoinTales, CoinNG. Yep, that's the one I was talking about earlier from Morocco. Rare coin update. Mintage mysteries. World information HD. AF Coin World. Coin Old World's PK. That's not my buddy Dale. That's not him. But it's a title that's real close to Dale's. I guess I didn't write this one down. PC Coin Star. Okay, I didn't write that down unless I got them bundled together. Okay, anyway, y'all watched a few, the first 10 minutes of that one right there, man. It's ridiculous. Y'all will get my drift. Because there ain't no 1964 nickel worth any money. Not that kind of money. Did I hear about Late Night with Bull? No, what happened with to Bullmaster there? Just send an email? Okay, shit, form out. Check it out in a minute. I hope it's nothing bad, David. Oh, it is bad. Oh, dang, he passed away. Wow. Yeah, and he wasn't that old neither. He was younger than me. Man, he used to buy a lot in auctions and stuff like that. He used to have like 4 computer monitors set up. Where he was in auctions and all that, bidding and all that stuff. And I hate to hear that.
Me too.
Missy said that, a lot of people passing away lately. Yeah, when you know a lot of people, and eventually some of them got to pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, dog it, boy, man. Oh, man, that leg. Ah, 5 inches of snow yesterday. Wow. Take me
Whoa.
hard. I forget where he's at. Jit Farmer, which state you in? I forgot. I know he's up there somewhere. Up there, yeah, it's snowing up there. Uh, when I was soaking in the tub today, Dan, I was rubbing that muscle right here,
Mm-hmm.
and but on the other side, I was rubbing that, man, and I can feel the electricity hitting my feet. All the way down from right there, all the way down my leg to my toes.
Yeah.
Starting to get worse. West of Green Bay. Oh yeah, that's right. Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's from Wisconsin. He lives in Wisconsin. I seen a guy that I hadn't seen in a while 2 weeks ago. He was in my stream. I think he was in mine. Or a few. I think it might have been mine. Charles Kelly. And for some reason, I thought he had passed away. He said, "No, I went to the Philippines." I remember that, but I know 3 9's fine passed away. And I thought it was another guy that there's another guy from New York up there that passed away. I know 3 9's fine, but there's another one. Southern Coin Hunter is in the house. What's up, Southern?
I'm actually in my car.
Huh?
I'm in my car.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you said you were washing your car.
No, I'm in my car. I'm delivering pizzas. Trying to get the last bit of Christmas money in.
I got you.
So,
Oh. That's what it sounded like.
I'm in my car. It's moving. This is it's a wife. It's a mobile data. I
Yeah.
have 5 Indian head cents in one box.
What? Really?
Yeah, 5 Indian. Yes.
Dang, that's a good box right there now.
Yes, it is. Had 1906, 1903 in one row. The next row after that was in 1895. And then in row 48, a 1901 and a 1904.
Not too bad. Too bad you
And
couldn't
on
find
top of that, 11 wheat
18
cents.
1877 bunch of wheat pennies. That might be somebody put a bunch of coins in circulation, or cashed in a bunch of Grandpa's collection. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking. So I got another box tonight when I get off. I'll start on it. And hopefully I make some money tonight. I got three Christmas gifts left to get. My 2 kids, and then the gift for the White Elephant game. So I think I'm sorry. Yeah, no, okay, I'm still going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you still here?
Yeah, but I was shocked when those Indian head cents. The first one that popped out.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine, I get one. Then that's right at the beginning of the row. Then I got to the back third, the other one popped out. And I was starting to go crazy. And then I think it was the next night, I came across the third one. And that meant with the coin explosion, because it had a wheat cent on the end. And when I opened up the road, the coins went everywhere, and that's when I saw the third one.
A coin closing.
Yeah.
Do that with $50. When they fall down, you can hear the silver tink on the table. Ting, 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 ting. We got a new
Yeah.
cheese to try today. My cousin's wife brought some of the test batch home today. It's a real high-end American cheese, great for melting and very rich, which American cheese usually isn't. Yeah, at Velveeta, when we buy cheese, we get Borden or Velveeta. I think we got Borden in the fridge now. Big old pack. I think it's Borden. Anyway, Missy does, she used to do grilled cheese sandwich a lot. Get a little, filler for when you're hungry and don't want to eat, a lot. Just want a snack or something like that. Comfort food, yeah, grilled cheese sandwich is good. Put a hamburger patty in there too, man. That'd be even twice as better. Or some fried shrimp. No, I like fried shrimp with no cheese.
Well, Thanksgiving Day morning, I made for me and my son the Mountain Man breakfast, which is 2 pounds of breakfast sausage. You brown it up. You get the Jimmy Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Then in that you thaw out like hash browns or tater tots in the grease. So you put that in a cast iron pot. Put the sausage on top. Beat up 8 eggs. Pour that on top of that. Then you put whatever cheese you want on top, and you bake it in the oven about 400 for about 25-30 minutes. And it fills you up. It's a good meal for the wintertime, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Stick to your ribs.
But I'm on my way back to the store, which when I get there, I want to get off. I'll probably hop on it in between deliveries. I have to have the map up and my phone in the holder. So that's right now. I got it down low so nobody can see me talking.
Okay. You can put it in your front pocket or,
No, we have to have it actually in a phone holder. I got that mounted on my dash.
Oh,
You saw that day I came to your house and went to the bank. That's what my cell phone was in that cell phone holder.
Right on. Sid Farmer said I took 6 geese and 2 chickens in the butcher today. That'll work. Yeah, Christmas goose.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh yeah, and I tell you what, we used to have some African grays in the yard, and geese, and those are mean geese. Those are the ones that'll chase you all over, messing with their little ones or the eggs. It's kind of a tannish goose color with the black stripe, coming down the head and neck.
Oh yeah,
The African grays they call those. Now that's some good eating. They are for a yard goose, good eating.
Yeah, Canadians used to do the same thing. I've had them chase me when we would go to Florida. They had a couple of pair living down in Santa Rosa Island in front of the condo, and I had to go try to fish because it had like a little inlet from the bay side, and high tide, the fish get stuck up in there. The tide went out, and you could catch fish. I was out there fishing, and next thing I know, I had 2 Canadian geese chasing me off because I was literally like a foot away from their nest and never even saw the nest.
Gotcha.
So
where's this at? Where's this condo at or whatever?
Santa Rosa Island in Florida. It's in Pensacola.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's on the Panhandle. Okay.
Yeah. There's an island off there. That island actually goes all the way down to Destin. It's a long barrier island because they usually have a catamaran race, and it's like 3 laps around that island.
Right.
So you got to go off and in the Bayside, and let me tell you, that's a sight to see too. You see a couple hundred boats sailing in the race just for fun. And it's just a fun race for people to go out there in their boats and have a good time.
Right. I know they got a Gulf Breeze, Florida, right in that general area there. It's an island, and there used to be a bunch of UFO sightings and stuff around that area.
Gulf Breeze is between Santa Rosa Island and Pensacola. You gotta cross that. You gotta cross the Gulf Breeze to get to Santa Rosa Island, which is also where they did when the Navy has their the Blue Angels fly over there. They fly over the public beach in Pensacola. They do it 3 times a year. They do a show like in the spring, one in the summer, and they just did the fall. The fall finale was, I think, last weekend. Then they start up in the springtime, I think in April.
There's an island, I want to say it's one of the Keys, that's got, if they still have it, they had chickens running around everywhere.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
they
pretty.
still have them, I don't know, but
Yeah, well, I'm going to get off here. I'm pulling back into the store for my next delivery. I just had a double, and counting gas, I made almost $15 in counting gas and tips in one run.
Damn.
I had a $5 something tip and an $8 something tip, and counting gas is right about another $2.50, $3 in
Right.
gas. Yep, I guess I'm gonna park right here. Well, let me get off. I might try to come back on just if we're getting busy, so I'll try to come back on again. So I'll catch you on a little bit.
Okay, that'll work. That or stay on. Hey, CCW, Cat's Crazy World. How you doing? What's up, Michael Chesina? I'm sending you a text message right now. Text mix. Have you heard of Captain Jerk? Yeah, I know Captain Jerk, Justin. Last heard from a short he had an infected foot and was going to the hospital. Okay. No, I didn't hear nothing. He's pretty regular going live lately. I forgot what times and all, but I hadn't seen any notifications from him lately. What's up, Xanron? Deplorable garbage. What's up, Mona Me? I'm sending a text right now to somebody. Hold on 1 sec. I'll be with y'all in a minute.
hello? Yeah.
Okay, let me mute myself. Johnny's on the phone. Okay. All right, let's see. His last anything was 4 months ago. Really? I thought it was like 2 months ago or a month and a half ago I saw him. Let's see, he erased some lives. Did you check the live or just the video part? Because usually he'd go live a lot, you know. I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Yeah, Michael just saying need to walk the beagle soon. Can't stay. Okay, not a problem. Robert Pinto, what's going on, Mona Me? Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to y'all too. Appreciate that. Okay, I gotta check my email. I think we got some pictures to show off. I think anyway. Let me know if you want them showed off. Send me a message back. Lives and shorts, nothing for 4 months. Really? Wow. I didn't know it was that long since I had seen it. What's Missy doing? Oh, popcorn. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta check my email. Excuse me. What? I know that, Missy. Mel Handrup. I like that. Hell yeah. And see if there's another one in here. This property protected by, well, I'm a. Okay. Hand truck. Okay, hand truck. Well, all right. Let's see. Do this. All right. Now I can.
Huh.
Present. Share screen. Share screen. Share. And right there. Make that big full screen layout with that. Yeah, this property protected by radioactive fines. Keep out. I like that. Yeah, still north of the grass, huh? All right, let's see this other one he's got. I don't know, it's just a dolly, hand truck. D handle dolly, $80. That's kind of expensive. What is that? Heavy duty D handle. Okay, got the little tags right there, but okay.
That's from Harbor Freight or what?
No, that looks like a Home Depot
Oh,
sign.
okay.
That the way that it's made and all, that's Harbor Freight
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
Because Harbor Freight don't have those big
I think that's
racks
right.
like
I
that,
think
those
that-
big shelf racks like that.
I think that hand truck y'all have that I'll brought is a D handle.
Not quite. It could pass as a D handle, but it's like this.
Yeah.
Well, let me show over here and get rid of that. I like that sign. Yours, like if you're looking at it sideways, the handle comes out like this, does this, and then down,
Mhm.
So it's a long C. It's just like way up, comes out like that, and then does like that. Finally meets the frame back. So that'd be like an elongated C.
I was just thinking the exact same thing, Michael, about that movie Them. I had watched it years ago.
The Home Despot photo. Okay, must have tapped the wrong button. Okay, yeah, I didn't think that that had to do with the ants.
It was turned them into giant ants.
Humpty Dumpty was pushed, and the radioactive ants ate it. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll be live before Christmas. I will do. I have one more live under my belt before Christmas. Well, I think anyway, because Tabitha's going to be here, and Taboo and Gabby's going to be here, daughter and granddaughter. So
Is that Christmas Day?
they're going to get here Christmas Eve about dark. You know, somewhere around the evening.
Todd Artigo's Christmas Eve. And I
Okay.
was my brother-in-law calling. They're having Christmas Sunday, so
Where? Baton Rouge.
at his house.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna probably head over there Sunday morning.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. So day after tomorrow. First bid in almost a year. Wow. Okay. Humpty Dumpty was pushed. All right, we've been on about an hour. I don't know what time 21 is going to go live. Dirty Diaper 21S dot C dot South Carolina. I don't know when he's going live. I'll send him a link to join us. I want to find out how many old antique CB radios and ham radios he actually has. I don't know if it's right under 1,000 radios in his collection or a little over. Deplorable garbage. Again, he says, I am what? Let's see. Heard anything about Captain Jerk? So worried about him. Oh, I don't know if David's heard anything either, because I remember last time I had seen him live, David was there. I'm alive, but I'm in here, he says. Snow Dub live tonight, Friday show. Who's that? Snow Dub. Who's that? The guy I'm talking about, it's old radio night. The only thing I can get that is 1,000 is cat furs. Oh. Yeah, this guy has quite the collection. His dad owned a CB shop years ago, and I think that was back in the late 60s, early 70s. You know, so then 21, I think he's 66 or 67, probably Johnny's age. So his dad was older also. His dad had a radio shop way back then. And then I know he's got a lot of stuff from that business. Patriotic puppets. I got to go lean off the dock again. Boy, that coffee wanting to come out. And the pot was over half full this morning. And it's empty now. Missy, after my last 2 cups, she had to lean the pot over to get coffee in there. All right, and I shall return. I'm going to lean off the dock. Be back. Uh, Shit farmer, you need a Cajun coin hunter coffee cup? I don't have any. My cousin, she made me she made stickers and all that. And there's quite a few coin channels got stickers that she made, plus me, because my channel stickers, good quality too, and cheap for anyway. She started a Teespring account for me, and I don't even have access to it. It's just under my name, and I had to pay for my own cup. Me and Mrs. had to pay for them. So I think they're like, man, Teespring's high. I know that. I think they're like $15 a cup or something. But hell, I've been having that cup and it's been dropped a couple of times. Been having that cup for 4 or 5 years. Get me some Coke. Tommy, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing? How's the weather in Dublin, Ireland? Inquiring minds want to know. It's cold over here right now. Well, it was cold this morning. What time you got up this morning, Johnny?
About 8.
Yeah, I got up to take a leak, and yeah, it was cold. I mean, we had the heater on last night, but it was cold in the bathroom. Dry but a little cool. Gotcha. Let me see. What's the computer say? Attempts to drop. Okay, well, I know that, but let me see if I can get the thing up here. All right.
Ooh, 39 at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Let me see. I know it ain't 65 right now. 53 right now. And the phone says 55. The computer says 53. The phone says 55. Oh, man. God dog it. No. I'll have to check out what that was.
Hey, Tommy.
34 for the low at 7 o'clock in the morning. Right before daylight. Now, right before daylight is the coldest part of the morning. I don't know why, but it's right before daylight. It's going to be 34, so I ain't got to worry about no pipes freezing. Louisiana resident becomes something with the bird flu. First severe case of bird flu in the U.S. Somebody in Louisiana got it. I don't know where it's at, though. But I can look that up later if I remember to look that up. Okay. Gonna be almost freezing in the morning, so, oh well.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. All of 3 months finally well enough to take the world in moderation. I will pass. Bars open at 6 a.m. here, Tommy. How about Dublin? You already tying one on? Oh, it's 0700 right now in Dublin, Ireland. That would be 7 in the morning. I've done all my drinking I need and all yours too. Drinking up whiskey to sink a battleship. I have too in my days, man. You know, playing music and you always get free drinks. You know, I was drinking beer back then, but still in all, man. When you and then playing pool, you're hustling pool, you shoot, for shots or beer. We used to shoot pool for beer. I think $1 back. Yeah, beer was $1 back then. It depends on where you was at. 75 cents. Sometime you had quarter draft, 25-cent draft for an hour or two, happy hour. Oh, Timmy. Well, what was that I seen 7 in the morning? It's 07. Oh, 7 minutes after midnight. I got you. Okay. I got you. I thought it was 0700. I just glanced at it. My bad. Yeah, because I was kind of, you're not but like 6 hours ahead. Yeah. 6 hour difference. Did I miss the Cajun Coin Hunter happy hour? Nah. That was way back. Yeah, we used to shoot pool. Man, it was, for a beer or $1, and if we would win, we played, teams, doubles or singles. If I still had beer, so it'd just give me $1, And then we start shooting for shots. Back then, I think it was $1.50, $1.75 a shot. And then tequila. Oh, boy, tequila. Yeah, I got poison on tequila one time. Man.
Cool.
That's 9 at night to 5 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. I used to start at 8 or 9 at night. And then we'd end at whatever time in the morning. And that's before they had the 2 o'clock closing law down here. And that was many moons ago they had that. That was back in what? 80.
You were DJing before the 2 o'clock closing?
Oh, yeah. Well, when was the 2 o'clock closing? Like 84? 83, 84?
I guess.
Need to find my cue. Oh, pool cue? Yeah. I got my pool case hanging in the bedroom, spare bedroom. I got one. It's airplane safe. It'll go through the airport without messing up your cue, your pool stick. And you can run over it. It's got pipes inside of it that you can. It's one of those almost destruction-proof cases. You can put a $1,000 cue in there and not worry about it. If all y'all need me, to comment in the video of mine, I'll get back with you ASAP. I gotta get some rest. All right. Miss Mercer, Cat's Crazy World, take it easy. Thank you for coming in. I sent you a text mix, Mike, Jacina. I guess I'm gonna have to put that video in on a YouTube format and then just keep it unlisted and send it to you. Let me do that right now. It shouldn't take long because it's only a 30-second or a 1-minute video. I don't know why it's I want to do that. Share to YouTube. Yeah. Quick video. Upload. That shouldn't take long, a 30-second video. McDermott, 21 ounce sitting by me. McDermott. Not familiar with McDermott. Oh, a McDermott pool cue. Yeah, 21 ounce. Okay, I got you. Sitting right by you. Okay. I thought you was talking about a beer. I had a McDermott one time. I had a Hubler's. McDermott, what's that other one? Comparable to a McDermott. Anyway, I had some bunch of Hubler's and I had a 2-piece. Call that a Sneaky Pete. I don't know what field guy's at. I seen him a link. Anyway, 2-piece Sneaky Pete. It looks like a barroom stick once you put it together. And that's why they call them Sneaky Petes. You know, you got your advantage of your tip, which is, you know, hard leather. Get you good English off of that. I just remember, I could remember half. I got you. Jack, look out. What's going on, Monsieur Jack? Southeast Louisiana representing right there. Down by St. Bernard area. Got some damn good tomatoes growing down there in his area. And then you get down around Port Sulphur, Buras. Man, the oranges down there in that area where he's at, the oranges. Man, that's some good. That's the best oranges I've ever ate in my life. Was from the banks of the muddy Mississippi River. Cyclops, what's up, mon ami? How you doing? Cyclops, in the house. Merry Christmas. Yep. I'm not saying Merry Christmas to everybody because I'm gonna be live before Christmas. I'll be live when because y'all hadn't seen Gabby in a while. My granddaughter. She used to lay on my shoulder. She was about this high, you know, this tall right here, and she put her chin on my shoulder and said, "Everybody hi." Yeah, she's about that tall now. In the last 2 years, she turned from a little skinny runt into a grown up. Yeah, grown up. She's too big for the swimming pool now. Just ate me a ham sandwich with them tomatoes. Yeah, buddy. That's where Jack's at. That's where the LSU, one of the experiments for LSU, for the soil, that the soil there is best for the Creole tomatoes. And that's what LSU had some proving grounds over there in St. Bernard area. And then Creole tomatoes, man, if they grown in the right soil, like over there where he's at, man, that's the best tomatoes you want, Creoles. People went crazy. I had some seeds. I got some seeds somewhere. somewhere I want to say I got some, and they are from the LSU safe, the seed safe for LSU in Baton Rouge. They turned a few of them loose to a guy that had the biggest seed and feed store in Baton Rouge, and that guy that owned that place gave some to my buddy, and my buddy grew some in his true seed, and he gave me some. In fact, some of the seeds I got were out of that safe. They should be hanging on my cork board over there somewhere, or they in my seed envelope. I got a big manila, not manila, one like this with seeds and all, and it's about that thick. I think I got some Carolina Reaper seeds, the original Carolina Reaper seeds from Pepper Joe Seed Company from 8 years ago when they first came out with them. We're going to do, turkey and ham. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do if we can find a turkey. The turkey is not on sale this week. I hope wait a minute. I might have to break down and go to Walmart to get a turkey or Champagne's. I'd rather, deal local. When I go to Champagne's or look there at sale at, today's the 20th, huh? Yeah, so if they have, Super One don't have any turkeys on sale. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to get one somewhere else or what. Or I might just tell my daughter, hey, you bring the turkey, we'll supply the ham. But my daughter's gonna be here, so and granddaughter, so yeah, we're gonna have a nice Christmas dinner. But I'd rather do a ham, just a ham, because we're gonna have so many sides with it, potato salad, rice dressing, Kate Kunas rice dressing, yams. All that stuff, man, all kind of side. We're gonna have desserts coming out the yam. I'm gonna make some homemade apple turnovers with my homemade icing, frosting, icing. It's just powdered sugar and heavy whipping cream. It's like a cinnamon roll icing. You get a little tin of icing in a Pillsbury or whatever cinnamon roll tube. They got a little thing of icing at the bottom. I make that myself. I got some in an ice box I made in a pill bottle. Miss Georgianne Rose, how you doing? Just stopped by to say hi and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Hadn't seen y'all in a while, Miss Georgianne. Hadn't seen y'all in a good while. I can have one in the mail tomorrow. Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
What?
A goose.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all. Christmas goose. Christmas is goose instead of turkey. Thanksgiving is turkey. Christmas is goose. Not good, Miss Georgianne. Not. It's I got that sciatic nerve. It's always give you trouble with a bad back, and this thing is caught in between a muscle and a bone or something. I can't hardly walk. It's been doing like that since it got cold, and I did a big old soak in the tub today. I mean, a hot tub too. A hot, bath, the hot water, pure hot. I got a tankless water heater. That thing, now I couldn't get into it right away. I'd let it cool down a little bit. But I was rubbing my back, kind of kneading that muscle right there. And man, I could feel it through my leg and in my foot, my left foot, just that electricity hitting me. from that nerve. And I got a blockage in that artery on that hip, left hip. And now I know it's not that blockage affecting it. It's that sciatic, just a sciatic nerve. I had 2 surgeries for that. Well, they've been wanting to do, I'm supposed to have 2 surgeries already on my back. Yeah, I hope so too, Miss Georgianne. Yeah, that stuff is painful. It is. That sciatic nerve, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. That's for damn sure. Bonk, 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 bonk. Mute myself. Okay, Johnny had to call his cousin there for a second. I don't think it's about a goose neither. I wish. But I've been doing good beside that. We have, me and Missy, Miss Georgianne. Well, I better have audio right now. No audio? Really? Again? I had myself muted earlier, but Johnny was dialing the number, and if anybody has good hearing, they can hear that tone and know what number he's dialing. Okay, gotcha. So when Johnny talks, and Johnny's deaf, worse than Missy, I think, and when he talks loud. Yeah, it was just muted while Johnny was dialing the number and saying, shit, damn it. So, yeah, L4, L5, from my T12 on down, starts at the T12, and then your L start after that. That's all blowed up. The herniated discs and the vertebrae are crushed, fractured and crushed. Like on one side, okay, for example, your vertebra is straight across, okay, and then you got a disc in between, and you got another vertebra. All right, well, most of mine are down there, L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One side is that thick, and the other side is that thick, so it's wedged. It's a wedge. It comes down to a wedge like that, and there's no what you call it. Then the discs are herniated in it. I forget what any wedge fractures and there's really what they want to do is put in clamps. A rod with like a clamp like this. They got a clamp that goes on that rod like that. Then they screw that tight, and then I think it's after 5 years they want to go back in and adjust or something. I'm like, no. No, and they want to go cut my belly open, move all my everything to the side, and then get to my spine like that. I'm like, man, you cutting them belly muscles and 6-pack ab muscles and all that. Even though you don't have a 6-pack showing, you still got those ab muscles, and they cut through that, man. That's a hard recovery. We can't put all them big clamps and rods and all from the back because it would stick out my back that far. You can see my back like that, and I'd have stuff like that sticking out. 8675309. Yeah, it's getting chilly. let's see, what was it again? It's Patrick Mahomes. What? Patrick Mahomes something. That's Martha Stewart, ain't it?
Looks like it, yeah.
I think. Yeah. Well, she was a fox back then. Party City to close all its stores. I remember Party City. Yeah, one in Tucson. Saudi Arabia reintroduces celebrated creature for the first time in a century. What? A transformative step for their conservation.
Johnny, you want to eat? You ready to eat you?
Let's see. I mean, seafood being local. Company finds imported seafood being labeled as local in Louisiana restaurants. 30% of the shrimp they tested from 24 different restaurants in Baton Rouge. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. Take a picture of that real quick.
Probably Bernard shrimp or
No, Bernard don't have shrimp. They could just do the crawfish. The
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux's crawfish, yeah. Okay, Michael, if you're still here, I'm gonna send you a video. Okay, let me see here. Take a picture of that.
Getting cold.
Yeah, because when you put a label on Louisiana products saying, Cajun certified and all that, or Louisiana, product, it better be that.
Mm-hmm.
CD Consulting CEO Aaron Williams said about 30% of the shrimp they tested from 24 different restaurants in Baton Rouge are not local. So that would be Indonesian farm shrimp or caught in Indonesian waters. There's a lot of shrimp in those waters out there. Vietnam, there's a lot of shrimp in those waters out there. Vietnam's a coastal deal. You want to end daylight saving times. Big Lots plan to close all stores. Wow, really? Biden cancels nearly $4.3 billion in student loan debt. Here's who qualifies. Starbucks, 5-day strike from Friday to Christmas Eve. Wonder what they want. Yeah, and people in space still stuck out there. NASA astronauts Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore. They're already stuck, and they're going to be stuck for a while longer. And there's my buddy, Mr. Russ Jones. What's going on? Smoky Ribs Barbecue in the house.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, I didn't.
Been live for hour 33.
All right, I just got finished wrapping up shooting a video.
Oh, okay.
I seen where it came through, so I figured I'd jump on here for a few minutes. I know you probably ain't gonna be on much longer, but better
Oh,
leave.
Space Rangers. What's up, Tim? How you doing? And Xanron's still in the house. He's probably at work. Mike Jacina. Mike Jacina said, just imagine the overtime check they're going to get once they come back to Earth. Yeah. Yeah. There's two NASA astronauts up there in the International Space Station. They were supposed to come back the last trip. from when SpaceX went up there to deliver supplies or what have you. They were supposed to come back, and then something happened. I forgot. They didn't make the trip back, so they still stuck up there.
Hey, Georgianne. Hey, Space Rangers. Everybody that's saying hey to me. You ain't been live the last few weeks, have you?
Last week I didn't go live.
Okay.
Not on my live stream. Other people I did.
I got you.
I was trying to do some research on a topic, and I didn't want to rush into it. I wanted to get some details from the channels.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fake, false information.
Yeah. You got to be careful where you research it. I done figured that out about YouTube. Some people give you bad info for sure.
Well, what it is, it's in the coin channels community, coin community.
Oh, okay.
There's channels out there that are boasting these common nickels. I mean, common. In 1964, there was billions of them made. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a lot of nickels for 1964. Hell, when you go through your change every day, you're gonna find 10 1964 Jefferson nickels.
What are they making out like they're rare or something?
They're making them out like they worth $5-10 million, and they stating that too. This one's worth 500,000. In VF condition. There's no way. And VF a 1964 nickel is worth about 60 cents,
Is that Randy?
and probably not even that. RXTX barbecue. What's up, Randy?
Yeah. Have you called them out on it or no?
Oh, I did. I did put the link out to that video earlier in the comments. I did do that.
Okay. What's up, Randy?
What's happening, Randy?
He's up
Tim,
there.
you doing good? That works.
He's up there in the tundra.
Randy?
Well, he's in Colorado, but it's as cold as the tundra.
Yeah. You keep getting silver quarters in your change from the store. Man, that's nothing. You can't complain about that. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that's something I'd like to do. Johnny, he's been getting lucky going to Walmart at the coin store. He's been finding a dime once a week, silver quarter, and a dime.
I figured you'd had some folks on here when I just joined up.
I did have a Van the man here earlier at Southern Coin Hunter. He was here. Electron Man. AJ couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I think him and his mom are going out, or his wife and mom are going out to dinner tonight somewhere. 2006 silver quarters. Yeah, that's a collection dump there, because those only come in sets. Those silver quarters, they come in uncirculated and proof sets. Oh yeah. Oh, you saw something about the bicentennial quarters? Yeah. If they were worth what they say, I would not be a farmer. That's right.
Out here ruining welders' days.
Yeah, getting his pocket change to send home for Christy to spend. Yeah, pocket change hell. I know what them X-ray techs get for welding. I used a buddy of mine that was an X-ray tech. Many moons ago, he was getting $25 an hour.
Oh shoot!
And that was many moons ago. That was back in
I'm gonna
84.
say $24 an hour ain't nothing nowadays.
In 1984, it was.
Oh yeah, it definitely was back then.
Space Rangers, yeah, they 999 silver. There's no 90% in those. They 999 fine silver. That's 100. That's almost 100%.
You know,
you have that 0.001 percent that's not silver. I mean, it's like adding in a 5-gallon bucket of water. That's like adding a drop of food dye. or a drop of cinnamon flavor. That's how pure silver that is. There's hardly no copper in that at all. None that they didn't put it that away. You know, they got to put you can put like 24 karat gold. That's pure gold. There's no copper in that. There's no other alloy in there. 24 karat, but it's so soft. You know, if you got a gold ring,
Yeah.
I mean, you make a fist, you'll bend it. You know, that gold ring.
Gold and lead are highly related, believe it or not. You can lay a gold ring on a piece of lead and come back hours later and it will weld itself to it. The molecules are so similar.
What?
Yep. You can take a gold ring and place it on lead and come back hours later and it will actually bond itself to it because of I read that in a book one time.
Wow.
On metallurgy. Yeah. It's that close in molecule. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they both are real dense, you know, and all, and they always did try to do that. What they call that? Trying to think of it before I say it.
There's a form of welding. Randy knows what I'm talking about. It's called explosion welding. And if you can exert enough pressure on dissimilar metals, they will bond together. The molecules are forced to. And in that book where I had read that, it might have been at Ingles or something, some of them classes we took, it was talking about the gold and the lead, that very little pressure, just the weight of the gold can make it fuse to the lead.
But like, say if you come back 12 hours later, I don't know how many hours you were actually thinking about or talking about, but if you would wait, just say a month, okay, put that gold ring on that bar lead, just no pressure, just atmospheric pressure, just let it sit there. You could still pick that gold ring up with ease.
Not according to what I read. I haven't never tried it. I would like to try it just to see. But
wow.
I don't know how pure the gold's got to be, though. You know, you got a lot of cheap gold out there that might not work. But if you had like pure gold,
24 karat,
yeah.
The only way you're gonna really get 24 karat is, I mean, they do have 24 karat gold in the wild, you know, but to actually get a lot of 24 karat gold, you know, you see all these ounces they make on Gold Rush up in Alaska and Canada and all that, you know, these guys that are dredging gold and all this, and they getting 1,000 ounces, which is $1 million back then, because it was $1,000 an ounce. So 1,000 times 1,000 is $1 million. But that wasn't 24 karat gold they were getting. So they wasn't actually getting $1 million. But you know, that's Hollywood for you, you know?
Right.
They were actually probably getting $750 an ounce, you know, for their gold, because it wasn't pure gold. It was probably 20, 22, you know, 19 karat, what have you. Alchemy is the word I was trying to think about. Yes. Shit Farmer, thank you. Shit Farmer said, experiment time. He's going to put his gold ring, or find some 24 karat gold, and put it on some lead. Well, you got to find the lead too, you know, pure lead. I'm pretty sure tire weights are pure lead.
I was just reading something on it. Says, oh, never mind. That's talking about.
There will be, you know, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that, you know, molecules that fuse together, but would it give any resistance when you? That's what I was trying to get to. Will it give any resistance when you pick up the ring?
If gold is deposited on lead or vice versa, the two metals slowly mix by interdiffusion over a period of several weeks. Okay, so it's weeks, even at room temperature, forming intermetallic compounds. This can be an issue when gold and lead-based solderers are used in contact with each other in some electronic components.
Okay.
So that's saying right there that it will bond on its own,
Yeah.
but it takes longer. It don't happen in hours. It happens in a
Right,
few
right.
weeks.
That's what I was saying. A month, just do
Yeah.
it for a month. And I was wondering if enough molecules or atoms would actually fuse together, if it would give any resistance when you pick up the ring.
I imagine if you applied pressure, like put a brick or something on that,
Oh,
something
probably so.
it would
Yeah.
probably fuse a lot quicker. And that's what that was all about, was talking about when you exert pressure on metals, the dissimilar metals, they can bond if it's enough pressure. But similar metals like gold and lead, it's hard to believe gold is related to lead that closely, but it is,
They real close density and
Well,
mass.
the
Yeah, they
molecular,
almost twins in mass and
the
density.
molecular structure is real
Yeah.
close.
Shit Farmer says I pan gold. It cleans up to 60 to 80% pure. Yeah, and it depends on where you get it too. Like the California River. I mean, American River in California,
Yeah.
Northern California out there. They got the American River that flows. I forget. It comes from Montana or something, or south of Montana to California. But that gold out of that river, that's some high quality gold. High quality. That's at 22 to 24 carat.
Yeah.
Then it depends on it. Placer gold, or what have you. It just depends, and it depends on where it comes from. Like I was saying, California depends on Georgia. Donegal, Georgia. They used to have a mint there to mint gold coins. They brought the mint to the gold deposits, because they didn't want to have to travel the gold, transport it, and try to get robbed. They'd rather make the coins at the mint and then get robbed.
We bond Inconel to carbon by putting a C4 charge underwater, thick plate. Damn. That's that explosion type stuff I was talking about. They do it in caves a lot of places. These steel companies that I tell you who used it, that same process. They didn't do it. They bought it and purchased it. But at Ingalls Shipbuilding, when they built the CG class Navy ships, they had aluminum superstructures on a steel ship.
Mm-hmm.
HY-80, HY-100 are more hardened steel, but it's still steel. Dissimilar metals. So they ordered this stripping about 6 inches wide, and it was the top part was aluminum and the bottom part was steel that could be welded to the ship, and then the house welded to the aluminum. But they created that.
Right.
There was a video I watched on it. That thing will ripple across. Randy could explain it to you. They put this powder all the way across this thing.
I'll be back.
Yeah, but anyway, it's pretty interesting.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, I've been outside all day trying to get this video shot. Fired up my offset. Did a pork butt. I did some boudin just to eat. I got some of it on video. But what I mainly did, I wanted to try this. I guess it went viral on TikTok or something. It's called hot dog burn ends. Tell you what, that was pretty darn good. I'll do that again. That'd be good to take to a party or something. Put them in a crock pot once you get them all smoked and sauced up. I'm doing good. Doing good. I don't normally do those what do they call those videos, like that trending videos, whatever's trending. I normally stay away from that, but I wanted to try these. I love hot dogs. And I tell you what, I said on the video, you cut them up into thirds and make them in little bite-sized pieces. I think I would just do the whole hot dog and make a hot dog. You don't need no other condiments because it's covered in barbecue sauce. That on a good soft hot dog bun or steam bun. Ooh, man, I know that'd be good. I used to weld Inconel. They used it for exhaust pipe on the Navy ships. All that was Inconel. That is it welds all right, but it's kind of dead. It's deader. It don't flow like when you TIG weld it. It don't flow even as good as copper nickel, and copper nickel is kind of dead, especially if you're welding RN60, where you're incorporating carbon steel. Like if you're putting a carbon steel sleeve on some 70-30 or 2010 copper nickel, it's kind of dead, but it works. But what's so wild about that Inconel, I remember like yesterday, I was the world's worst back in them days to not follow safety procedures. And I never TIG welded with gloves because I wanted to feel that rod as I'm feeding it, and I never wore gloves until way later. And the only reason I did it, a good buddy of mine, his hands started getting really wrinkled, looking like an old man. I was like, damn, I guess I need to start wearing gloves before I look like you. But anyway, I'm sitting there welding this Inconel, and I got my bottom of my hand right here. I mean, I'm welding within 4 inches of this, and not once did I have to move my hand from getting too hot. I'm like, dang, it's like a heat sink or something. It's weird. That's the reason they use it on exhaust,
Excuse me. Venison deer ribs on the Traeger the other day. Really?
I used to use venison ribs for like soup bones and stuff.
They got enough meat on them.
Yeah, that's the thing. They ain't got much meat, or the ones we used to shoot did, not down here in South Mississippi.
Yeah, that's like South Louisiana, around the marsh areas, not up here in the woodland, where I'm at now. But down in the marsh, deer, they have to adapt to stay small, walking in the marsh and all that. And it's so they couldn't really get big, too big because they, fall in the marsh.
Yeah.
And them marsh has been out there millions of years, as long as deer have been around. So
yeah, deer
they adapted to that.
I mean, the further north you go, even north in the state, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. Then once you get up in the northern states, white-tailed deer can get some size to them.
Oh, yeah. They get big as a mule deer.
These little old deer down here,
235 pounds. Yeah, that's pretty meaty.
They ain't got no meat on their bones down here or on their ribs. But I would use them for soup bones because there'd be a little bit of meat on there just to flavor it.
Yeah. Or some beans, smoke them and then throw them in some big pot of beans,
Yeah, 235 pounds. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, Wisconsin buck. Yeah, I forgot that he was way up there by Green Bay and all that, Wisconsin.
That's actually a little bit more weight than what we used to grow our hogs to. I used to raise hogs. No, it's just a little under. We'd raise them up to 250 pounds, lean hogs. I mean, they still had fat, but back in the old days, people would grow hogs up to 500 pounds, but they grow them a lot later.
Oh, yeah, because they wanted lard too. Back in the old days, you stored meat inside that lard.
Yeah, them old pigs back then, they had so much fat on their face, you couldn't even see their eyes hardly.
Like old Duke on the Beverly Hillbillies when he's laying down, he's got all that skin in front of his eye.
Yeah. Surprised them pigs didn't die of a heart attack. Some of them probably did. Eat. Wisconsin buck. Heck yeah. And there's some deer up there. Well, I went up there that first time to see Jeff with Dead Broke Barbecue. We were riding in his town right there. We're in the town and come up to a stop sign, and there was a deer standing. I got it on video. It's on YouTube. When I went up there to that Iola car show, and that deer just standing there looking at us. I went, holy crap, dude! You got deer in your neighborhood. That ain't nothing. They're everywhere.
Yeah. I got to do that too. I got some cabbage in the refrigerator. I've been having that in there for 2 months, a month and a half. Cabbage stays good for a long time. But I'm not doing without my Black Island cabbage this year. That's for damn sure. Last year, we couldn't get it was frozen. Everything was froze. You know, we couldn't go. Nobody was on the streets. Everything was froze. Stores were closed. You know, down here when it gets 9 degrees and rain and an ice storm, stuff shuts down. And I did what we didn't have no cabbage and black eyes for New Year's like this year. You know, the first of this year. That's why my damn luck's so damn bad this year.
That's
Shit
So you're
Farmer says
so-
his name's Rob.
that's
Shit Farmer, his name's Rob. By
I
the way.
like it up there, man. That's a beautiful state.
What?
Iola.
Iola?
I've
No,
been up
that's
there twice.
Iola, Wisconsin.
Oh,
Russ goes up there once a year with his
No,
buddy.
I've only been up there twice. 2022, I missed 23, and I went up there.
Okay.
I went up there this year, and that's probably my last trip. It's expensive, man, flying up there and flying back, and it's nerve wracking too. You know, trying to catch all your flights, and they delay this one. And
Yeah, especially when it involves flying. Yeah, all that new crap, that TSA stuff. And do you have to have that what they call a real driver's license to or real ID to fly, or no?
I'm sure you got to have a real ID. They
No. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about not just your regular Mississippi state ID, driver's license. You know, it's the one with the background check on you.
Oh no,
And you can go anywhere into any whatever. It's called a real ID.
yeah,
It's they've done a background check on you and all. So you just flew with your regular driver's license.
yeah. That's all they ask for.
Oh, okay.
They check you when you come in to the gates. Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, Rob, he's close to there, and they used to use wood ash for bread to make it rise. Huh. Well, there's something. There's yeast in the air. You know, the
Randy's
government ID, real ID. Yeah, it's
Twit card. I've heard of that before.
well, a twit card, that's for actually like working and stuff. A twit card to prove that your background checked and all that. That's not the idea I'm talking about. It's something on you. It's on your driver's license.
it's a star on your drive.
Yeah, and I forget what, but it's a government background check or something. And they put a star or something, a symbol on your driver's license, and they call it a real ID. You can get your passport with that, because without that, you're not getting a passport.
They want all that to go out of the country, but they don't mind who walks across that border.
Yeah, no doubt, huh? Yeah, really. Yeah, take in all kind of criminals and murderers, rapists. They ain't got no choice. They can't go back. They get killed if they go back.
Yeah. They fixing to go back. All right,
Certain jobs you have to have a twit card. Certain jobs, go on and
yeah.
offshore. You
Now,
got to have a twit card to go offshore now.
That last time I hired on with Ingalls, I hired in that place 6 times, but the last time I worked there, it was over 10 years. Over 10. It was more like maybe close to 15. But they were already starting that background check on that last time I hired in. And I had to wait 2 weeks. Used to be, man, you could walk in the employment office one day, be at the training center the next day, and getting paid to test. And now you got to wait 2 weeks for all that, or it was then. I don't know what it is now. Maybe they sped it up some. But I had to wait 2 weeks to get all that cleared. And then I could go out there and start,
That'll starve a man. That'll starve a man there waiting that long.
Yeah. But you gotta, man, that's crazy too. Well, no, I'll take that back. Let's say I was working there and I quit and I come back within 3 months, I wouldn't have to recertify. That certification is good. I think it's for maybe I'm wrong. I think 90 days is all it's good for.
Well, that's 3 months.
Yeah, that's 3 months, but I was going to say 6 months. But I think if I'm gone more than 3 months, I have to recertify.
Yeah.
Sure do. Every time I went back out there, I had to go in there and take all them darn tests.
refresh my
100%.
chat here.
100% X-ray, every one of them. In an Arkansas bell hole inside of a little cubicle. Pain in the butt. I ain't lying, man. Hated them tests.
Bell hole. What, that was in the bow?
No, I'm talking about inside the training center where we had to test it. They got these boxes that's got a top on them, and they put these clamps on the wall, and it's angled towards this wall, and it's on a 45 going up, and they got about that much room to try to see that joker. Now, I used could actually get to where I could see it, but my eyes got bad. So the last time I had to hire in, I had to put a mirror holder up in that corner to where I could see what I'm doing, because I had to back off to see it, you know. Well, that joker right on up. And it was like Schedule 80. You got to put the root, hot pass, fill it all the way out, and then it's got to be 100% X-ray. Pretty tough test for a lot of people, but the shipyard's the only place in the freaking world that will give you 40 hours to pass that test. You can run as many as you can run in 40 hours, and if one of them passes, you're hired. It's the only place I know. Most places give you one shot at it. If you bust
6
out,
GR test.
yeah, that's it. 6 GR. I never did learn my test. I watch these videos and people talking about all these 4G, 3G, 2G. I'll just call it something else, you know, like.
All right, Rob, take it easy, mon
I
ami.
just never took the time to learn all that.
Don't get kicked by that horse now. If you're going to kick him, he's going to kick back.
If he was in front of me, I'm going to weld it. I don't care what it was called.
Michael Chestina said, that's a sore spot. He said, last time I tried to get a security clearance,
that does
got
sound
turned down for the most bullshittest of reasons by someone who never left the country. REMF, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the MF stands for what I think it is. But Michael, he's been overseas, okay, as a contractor to the military for electronics. Okay. He worked on the Army, Marines, whatever, who was out there. He worked on the generators, you know, all the electronic stuff, and, you know, kept them up and running and all that.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So he's been out there, you know, in the sandbox over there.
Right. I got to get a dip. Yeah, I got to get to editing tomorrow morning.
I got to straighten my camera out, huh?
Yeah, I was farting around with it. The best camera I got the other day, because I bought this this lens. I haven't tried it yet. I'm trying to get to where I can make shots of welding to where you can really see it crystal clear. I thought I had it figured out with my phone. It looks all right, but I've seen some of these guys on YouTube. But anyway, I got this ND filter here.
Oh, my back's sore.
And
It's cook if you want to eat.
it's adjustable. See how it darkens if I keep spinning it? So between that and me lowering my ISO on my camera, I'm hoping I can get some good arc shots that way. I'll know here soon. I'm going to play around with it. See if I waste my money or not.
That's a noise in the background. A couple of cackling hens, Johnny and Missy.
I was wondering what that was.
And forks banging bowls, shrimp gumbo. So I'm
Made-
fixing to eat too. Missy's heating it up.
Made
Made it earlier. You know, I mean, I think she just turned the fire off 30 minutes ago, probably. But, babe, what you want?
Made 2 trips to Iraq, Yankee Kuwait. First year ran a SETCOM station. Second year was involved in counter IED stuff and fixing power generation electronics.
Improvised explosion device.
It's man, I'm terrible, I reckon. But is he the same one I was talking to that night? And he sent me that book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Generator book.
Yeah.
Generator book.
I
Yeah.
picked up that. I just couldn't remember his name. All right.
Michael Chesina, Radio Mike, aka Radio Mike. Mike, I'm gonna send you a email with a video in it that I had made. I tried to send that video into a text message, but it was a little bit too long, 30 seconds or whatever. So I just loaded it to YouTube, and I'm gonna send you the link for that stand for the multimeters, ohm meters. That wooden one is just a picture. I took, but that's about the angle and what have you. That, anyway, the video will explain it. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure you can 3D print that. You can 3D print anything, but and that's something that, to me, something that's simple, I guess. I guess the hardest thing about 3D printing is uploading, putting in all the measurements and all that crap.
Yeah, same thing with a CNC table, plasma table, or water jet. That's where I struggle, man, because like, golly, you got to go to school to really learn how to work them programs. It's in depth.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool though. If you got
So I'm in over 2 hours. So we're gonna call this one a night.
I hear you.
And I started early. I started at 5. I wanted to get a buddy of mine up here before he went live on his, but I hadn't heard. I don't know if he checked his email or not, but he might be live now. I don't know. So, all right, Russ, you want to say your outro, and I'll do mine.
Thanks for sending me a link. Sorry, coming in late, but I had things going on. But that's how it goes, man. But we'll do some more for sure. That's it. Chat. Y'all have a good night. Randy, don't freeze.
Yeah, don't freeze. Yeah, you're up there in Oklahoma, Colorado. You said.
He's in Colorado.
Yeah. It gets cold up there this time of the year. I had a buddy of mine in Mammoth, from here actually, but lives in Mammoth now. He went up there to help a friend of his for 2 weeks, finish a house or something up in Denver. He's like, man, he was putting stuff on his Facebook page. Man, somebody get me the hell out of here. He said, I think I lost my mind by coming up here.
I would hate it. We're going down to 33 degrees tonight. To me, that's cold enough. You know,
34, 35 here. So,
yeah, but it warmed up. It was a beautiful day. It was cold this morning. I got started right when the sun was coming up this morning in this video because I had to do a pork butt. Actually, it's a pork shoulder or a picnic shoulder.
Yeah, okay.
But it takes just as long, if not longer. So
we had some picnic hams, pork picnics.
Yeah,
on sale. I don't know. It's about 4 or 5 years ago, before the Hong Kong Fooey, and I remember going there because I had my eyes dilated that day. The eyeglass, from Dr. Miller, Johnny's cousin. He's an eye doctor.
Yeah. And
he dilated my eyes to run some tests and all that stuff. And he double dilated them. Boy, and I tell you what, man, we had on the way back, it got dark on us, and the headlights from the cars, man, that glare was killing me on my eyes. I had to wear them shades, them little roll-up shades, that spring to you.
I've had mine dilated when they was digging steel out of my eyes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, they was knocking little iron particles out of mine from a little die grinder.
Yeah.
One time, and I had a shield on, but somehow it was just getting on the side, and they get in there, and them things, they bounce, they bounce up two or three different ways. They say like that.
I just ordered me an Evolution cut saw for steel, the cold
Mhm.
for a cold cutter. And I think I want to buy me a face shield or something because these
Yeah,
ain't
right.
gonna cut it.
Goggles, the
I
tight
might just get some goggles.
and a
Lowe's
face
probably
shield.
has. Yeah, Lowe's probably has them. But
So
this eye's been agitated for a while now, and I don't know if I got some in there or not. But got to take care of them eyes, man. You only get one pair.
all right, everybody. Good seeing y'all again. Mike, take it easy. I'm gonna see y'all before Christmas, okay? Probably gonna be Christmas Eve. My daughter will be here and granddaughter, so y'all be able to see them again. And all right, y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. A Plutot.